Welcome back to MMORPG's Quick 5. Let's take a look at what happened this past week. Number 5. Our impressions for Viking-themed survival game Valheim are live. In case you've missed it, Valheim, the Viking-themed survival game just released in early access, is taking Steam by storm. As of this recording, there are almost 200,000 concurrent players after releasing just last week. It also sold over 1 million copies in that first week, and we really like it. We like some common sense conveniences such as refunding your entire build cost if you deconstruct something, or not charging materials to repair your current gear. Progression also feels incredibly natural, with discovery actually feeling rewarding. It's definitely not perfect, nor feature complete, but for $20 we feel it's worth checking out. Number 4. BlizzConline's 2021 schedule has been published. BlizzConline 2021 is fast approaching, and the gaming giant has revealed its full schedule for the 2-day online event. The schedule breaks down the panels via the games themselves, including a panel looking behind the scenes of the upcoming sequel to its hero shooter, Overwatch 2. It'll be free for everyone and is set to kick off at 2 p.m. Pacific Time or 5 p.m. Eastern, with its opening ceremony on February 19th. Don't go looking for any new looks for upcoming games on that first day. However, Saturday will see Hearthstone, Diablo, and World of Warcraft's developers all hold a Q&A session. Number 3. A former Riot Games employee has sued CEO Niccolo Laurent for sexual harassment. In new reporting by Vice Games, a former Riot Games employee, Sharon O'Donnell, is suing CEO Niccolo Laurent for sexual harassment. O'Donnell was Laurent's executive assistant before she was fired in July of last year. Harassment included remarks on O'Donnell's physical appearance, telling her to, quote, be more feminine, end quote, and more. The lawsuit alleges, quote, shortly after plaintiff was hired, the defendant Laurent began a pattern of harassing plaintiff based on her sex or gender. This continued until the end of her employment, end quote. A spokesperson for Riot provided a statement to Vice Games which stated, quote, in this case, because some of the claims relate to an executive leader, a special committee of our board of directors is overseeing the investigation, which is being conducted by an outside law firm. Our CEO has pledged his full cooperation and support during this process, and we're committed to ensuring that all claims are thoroughly explored and appropriately resolved, end quote. Number 2. Check out our exclusive look at the tank in Ashes of Creation. We have an exclusive look at the tank role in Ashes of Creation, courtesy of Intrepid Studios. Tanks act as a shield for themselves and their party, altering the battlefield to execute their strategy. A mastery of focus and control allow tanks to achieve their primary goals, helping their team mitigate incoming damage and dictating who stands in the line of fire. Their viability is extended through abilities, and tanks in Ashes of Creation have plenty. One such ability is Resounding Smash, which pounds the ground in front of you, dealing damage to all targets and generating threat. A second hit resounds on your primary target. As always, the team is looking for feedback throughout testing, so be sure to submit yours. And number 1. CD Projekt Red is hacked, with their stolen materials reportedly sold on the dark web. The Cyberpunk 2077 developer shared earlier this week that they were the victims of a ransomware hack which allegedly stole source code for Cyberpunk 2077, Witcher 3, and Gwent. CDPR noted that they will not give in to demands. Later in the week, this stolen source code was allegedly sold on the dark web as noted by dark web monitoring organization Kila. Victoria Kivilevich, a threat intelligence analyst for Kila, spoke with IGN and noted that the stolen files were sold as a single package. Reports indicated an upfront price of $7 million for the stolen data. At this time, the identity and motivation of the buyer are unclear. Thanks for joining us for this week's Quick 5. Click subscribe and join us next week for our next episode where we'll deliver the most important MMO and RPG news. See you next time!